The Fantasy Footballer Studio is sponsored by Walmart. Welcome to the Fantasy Footballers Podcast with your hosts, Andy Holloway, Jason Moore, and Mike Wright.
Oh, welcome in. Tuesday, October 21st. It's a waiver day where we wave goodbye to a good friend of ours.
Jason is here, everybody.
Jason is present. He may not speak. He might be on mute of his own accord. I said yesterday on the show I really thought you could win last night. I said Ken Walker is just his own thing.
I needed Ken Walker and Nico Collins to have bad games. And they did.
You unfortunately, instead of the really quick, just one swing of the sword off with his head, quick and easy death.
I said it at the beginning of the games, I just wanted a breakaway Walker touchdown or a Nico bomb. I just needed it right off the bat. And it wasn't – the nice thing was with the back-to-back doubleheader, I had David Montgomery in the first game. They had whoever losers in the second. And it was at about the 6-hour mark of watching where I finally
one
lost.
drip of blood per second.
Well, it was like,
and then you were out.
It was literally like dying from a cut on the tip of my finger, where it's like, it just won't. This is no problem. It's not gonna, it's just a little thing. It's that, but for some reason, it won't stop bleeding.
What was the final
score?
And then
6 hours later, I've bled out. The final score. Let me look that up. It appears that it was 144.56 points.
That's important.
To 144.88 points.
You were the 5-6.
I was the 5-6. I wish I just didn't play a defense.
And Papa Josh over there was the 8-8.
Yeah. So, but Andy, thank you.
And you made a midweek trade for a defense.
Thank you for trading me the Pittsburgh Steelers against Cincinnati, who scored, let me count, -1 point, which was the difference.
Which you kind of prophesied.
Yeah.
You kind of knew that might be the case.
I thought about it this morning. I was like, whose fault is this? And I realized it's my own.
Good.
This is my fault.
Definitely your fault.
Yeah. yeah, it is.
Did you is this a very clear I'd rather lose by 100 than lose by this amount?
There's no doubt.
Because you thought on Thursday the game was – you thought it was all over on Thursday. You're like, I'm going to get blown out. The projections had you down by 50, 60 points.
Yeah, because I started with -1 for my defense and then
Darren Waller gets hurt.
Yeah, so it was over early, and then my team went nuclear and caught up, and then not enough.
You should have played Michael Pittman.
No, because I played Chris Olave over Pittman.
No, I'm saying over David Montgomery.
Well, sure, yeah. I guess Monty.
Against Tampa Bay?
Okay.
This is why I said it's your fault.
Yeah. I agree.
I don't think he likes hearing that at all.
I think it's important everybody listening understands fantasy football is stupid, and
we're back.
This is the dumb game.
Oh, this game's great.
Mike won by a lot this week, if you were curious.
Just the most points.
You two right now, you should fight to the death. I guess what is dead may never die. I don't know.
Yeah.
JoinTheFoot.com. It's waiver day. Get all the waiver wire tools, the ultimate dashboard, the bonus weekly episode. Get customized waiver wire rankings for each and every league that you have. Import them all from NFL, Yahoo, Sleeper, ESPN, and get access to a ton of premium tools and resources. It is go time. We are going into week 8. It is a massive bye week situation with 6 different teams on bye, and today's a waiver show, so we'll be talking through the big pickups as well.
So funny now.
What happened?
I just saw that Al Borland let me know that Jason's eyes have been closed for 30 seconds.
To be fair, when he said that, I was just looking down. I was looking at this little
stylus
that I had, and I was
Oh, no. Take
that away from
it
him.
away from him.
He knows where his jugular is.
Yeah, seeing what I can do here.
So
Okay.
Monday Night Football.
Yes, Lions 24, Buccaneers 9. And it was
That game was so weird because I felt like the Lions were dominating the whole time.
They were.
but the Buccaneers were in it the whole time.
But they were not dominating the whole time per the scoreboard. I mean, that's a healthy win at the end.
Was it 3 turnovers, though, that the Buccaneers caused? I mean, 1 Jared Goff interception and a couple of fumbles, I think.
I don't recall where that ended up.
Both teams turned the ball over a couple times. I will say this. The game feels like it should have been darn near tied. Baker played poorly. Like, he overthrew.
He missed a lot of throws.
Yeah, I mean, it was crazy
missed Tez
because
Johnson for a second touchdown.
it was this weird combination of he created the play, found space in the pocket, moved around, saw the right read, threw the right read to the open guy. He did like
made a mistake on the throw.
90%, but every time he was just overthrowing guys. And we haven't seen that all year from Baker. If he hit like 5 of those overthrows, I mean, Tampa might have won this game.
I have a lot of thoughts on the Tampa side after this game because one of the big pieces of news coming out of this was Mike Evans returned, and then Mike Evans got a concussion and broke his collarbone and is out for the season. And certainly for the fantasy season.
I mean,
there's a
collarbone's
chance
usually, 4 to 6 weeks?
Yeah, and the team has come out and said it's likely season ending. The team has said that.
Did they?
So whatever happened is going to require, some repair. For this team, I think there are some big takeaways we need to pay attention to. Chris Godwin, when he was playing, was not very good. And now he's out again with injury. There are 2 names. Like, Ibuka is going to be amazing.
Yeah.
Ibuka had 12 targets last night, only caught 4 of them. Part of the problem was the Baker throws. Ibuka had two times in which the ball was like dropping into his lap for a touchdown where a fingertip or a part of a hand amazing
One
defensive
of them was
performance.
a helmet of the opponent. But yeah, where it was almost perfect and
He
just
almost had 2
barely
touchdowns.
tipped away.
So he had 4 catches, 58 yards, 12 targets in this game where he was supposedly hurt coming into it. But the 2 players I think they really matter.
Yeah.
Cade Otton really matters.
Yeah.
For sure.
And Tez Johnson really matters to me.
Looks great.
Because watching him, that's it.
He looks great. He's very fast. He's
shifty.
He's gonna get better. You saw during the game quite a few mistakes. Like Tez Johnson made a bunch of boneheaded ran into Mike Evans at one point. I think he ran the wrong route.
Yeah, he had 2
several
mistakes
times
very early.
But when it worked, he worked. I mean, he's a fast, twitchy player who is very
great, man.
Very needed. Once he has the ball in his hands, he's it's not like he's difficult to bring down. He's a tiny guy, but he's difficult to catch. So fast. So I agree completely. Cade Otton, Tez Johnson, Ibuka, they are going to be important for fantasy full season, especially now with Mike Evans out. Now, when Chris Godwin comes back, that could put a hamper on Tez.
It's possible, but you mentioned this, like Baker, he just goes to whoever is open. He's done that. So I think that there's a world where Tez is relevant. So that's just one observation, was just how well he played. I was with you. He made the mistakes, but he was also a go-to receiver at times for Baker. You know that Shepard is just 7 for 25 is the most Sterling Shepard line ever. That's why I wasn't in on him as 7 for 25. He can catch the most passes.
He caught 100% of his targets, which he had a lot of targets, but they're not good for fantasy. But Sterling Shepard is, if you don't get a broken play touchdown or something, you're not going to be happy with Shepard.
Jahmyr Gibbs, all he did was rush for 136 and 2 and then catch 3 passes for 82 more yards.
Got caught.
Yeah, that was so impressive.
I have Goff. Thankfully, it didn't matter. But, man, that was frustrating. You're like, here we go. Let's pad them stats. Monster Gibbs receiving touchdown. Gets caught, and then they give him the rushing touchdown.
That's what the funny thing about these,
come on, man.
These, I hit this many miles per hour. There's always wow, he's running at this. You don't run that fast the entire run.
Right.
You might hit 22, but then the DB might hit 22 5 seconds later for longer and catch you. Let's just be happy with the massive game.
Yeah, it was a great game for Gibbs.
And
then
Monty, it wasn't.
No, it was not good for Monty.
It was not good for Jamison Williams.
And Jamo Williams,
after
man.
6 for 66 and a touchdown, he was targeted twice for no catches.
Full goose. Yeah, I mean, in a game,
what do we
obviously
do here?
part of this is the fact that the Lions were up and that the Buccaneers were not able, despite the depleted secondary of the Lions. Baker kept overthrowing and turning the ball over, and so the Lions weren't forced to keep throwing the ball. This was supposed to be a very high over-under, a high-scoring affair. I loved the passing attack for both games. It turned out to not play out that way. Gibbs took over, and then they just kept running the ball, and we're fine to do that and win the game easily.
He's Russian roulette at this point.
JMO.
Yeah. I mean, it is. It's just like
1 out of 6.
I don't know about that. I think you might have a couple empty chambers.
You have
out of 6.
Have two out of 7.
Yeah. Yeah, but that doesn't work with the 6 shooter, Mike.
Yeah, it's no such thing as a 7 shooter.
I'm just saying 5 out of
Mike's
7.
Mike's got a 7 shooter? What a weirdo.
What are you talking about,
What are
Mike?
you even saying?
We're talking
It's a
about
custom Jamison Williams.
Where
you 5 of 7
Okay,
have
right.
destroyed your week.
It is a custom. All right, Kenneth Walker, 17 for 66.
Also, how was that not a PI on Isaac Tesla? What was that all about?
That was, but that's stupid.
It's not stupid to you.
Ken Walker, 12 for 49 and 2. Or sorry, Zach Charbonnet, 12 for 49 and 2 touchdowns. Ken Walker, 17 for 66. That's a lot of work for not a lot of juice. What is that, about 3 a carry?
Yeah.
So,
it's about 3 yards enough.
yeah, I mean, they just that was the player that needed
3.9.
Okay, about 4 yards enough.
Zach Charbonnet's. He had a couple of 1-yard carries because he was on the goal line, and he is their guy. Like, if I was starting a player week to week, unfortunately,
you got it. Yeah, no, Charbs has been very startable, more than he has not been. I mean, when you start him and he doesn't score, it's a really bad output. But as of right now, that you could say the same thing for Ken Walker.
And Jackson Smith-Njigba, if it wasn't proven already, which it was, he just continues to establish that he is in the tier 1. Not like good. He's in the tier 1. He's up there. When you talk about, over the last couple years, the Jamar Chase, the Justin Jefferson, just the best of the best. Maybe you want to put Amon-Ra in that category. JSN, he is
welcome
that
to
dude.
the party, dude.
He is in that tier. 14 targets, his first read targets, his target share, the offense. What we're seeing from Sam Darnold is fully capable of dominating, and he dominates in every aspect of the field. It doesn't matter if you double cover him. He's got great hands. He does all the little tiny shifty things that you don't notice that just get him open. And he is the reason this offense works.
Yeah, he was amazing. And then their second leading receiver was Elijah Arroyo for 42 yards. Like, Cooper Kupp caught the very, very early touchdown pass and never had another target or catch. Torrey Horton, 3 targets, no catches. It's the JSN experience, and it just works. Like, sometimes you're like, oh, that can't work forever. Well, it does when you have Justin Jefferson, and it does when you have Jamar Chase, and it does with JSN.
Yeah, Amon-Ra is the same thing. 10 targets for him. 3 would have been second place on the team.
Yeah. Yep.
And then Dalton Schultz.
9 for 98.
Dude,
the offense looked broken again.
Texans offense is so bad. I was watching this, realizing the Texans team, very similar to the Cardinals. Like, we watch the Cardinals, and their defense is good. Their defense keeps them in these games, and their offense is inept, at least with Kyler. And so watching this, it's pathetic. It is absolute, and not only, and it's across the board, right? It's the play, it's the players, it's the play calling. The amount of times in critical situations that they were like, we need to take this ball and hand it to a running back with no other options and run straight up the middle with our terrible offensive line, against a good rush D. That's just the only thing we got to do, man. And it's because we got to have it. We got to have this first down. So it didn't work this play. But you know what? Hey, call it in again. Call it in again. Do it right up the middle. We got Woody Marks, man.
10 for 15 for Woody Marks.
It was
with a long of 11.
Yeah.
putrid.
Oh my gosh. A long of 11 and he was 10 for 15.
Mhm.
I mean, Nick Chubb 5 for 16. We are not far removed from 2 games in which the Stroud-led offense looked amazing.
Yeah.
He had 4 touchdowns.
Was that against
That was Baltimore.
Yeah, without defenders.
Yeah. Well,
Right.
it just
You thought maybe they were getting it going.
exactly.
And Nico 4
And-
for 27 and a concussion. Dalton Schultz 10 targets. I mean, Jalen Noel 4 for 77. If you picked up Jaden Higgins, whoops, 0.
3 targets, but didn't connect on any of them. I guess the rookie that you want is Jalen Noel,
Is the
who
third
actually
rounder.
looked.
I don't think you want any of them.
I agree. You don't want any of them. I will say this going into next week. Next week, if Nico is in concussion protocol, there will be someone. Maybe it is Dalton Schultz.
gross.
It's all gross here, man.
Well, how fast was he on his catches? Did you think?
He had a long of 22.
Okay. Speeding
Getting
it
it
up.
done.
Must have caught the ball about 22 yards down the field.
We're 15 minutes into the show. You feel any better, Jay?
No.
News and notes from around the league, presented by Progressive Insurance.
I mean, Mike Evans, it was a concussion and fractured collarbone on the same play. That's basically a car crash.
Yeah. Wow, that really is. I mean, it was awful. He just was out on the field, and really sad to see. And then it was very confusing because they're like, we don't know what the injury is. And I'm
It's
like,
all of them.
I'm like, well, you know what the injury was? He was out.
Yeah.
That's at least
and
one
then
of
it was
them.
also his shoulder. Just brutal.
It's going to bring it into the streak. I mean, Mike Evans'
sure.
1,000-yard
Yeah.
season streak
over.
is going to be over. Lamar Jackson. By the way, I think we made a bet on the 1,000-yard season for Mike Evans,
Oh shoot!
and I'm gonna wipe it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. 'Cause it was based
it's
on-
a reboot.
I'm wiping it. You're not responsible because I don't want to win that way. I wanted it on. I thought on performance he
Yeah.
wouldn't get there,
All right,
so we'll
Thanks.
just we'll wipe that
You're a
out.
good guy.
You should
But-
make
but
Jason
I
send
sent
it to
you-
you.
I was gonna
and
say, I
then
already
send it back.
I already sent you like $700, so you got to send it back. Lamar Jackson did not practice on Monday coming out of the bye week.
That's
That is
not good.
That's a huge deal. I mean, when you expected that this injury was one where they were giving him extra time to hit the bye week so that he's good. I mean, man,
Extra time now.
yeah, he's including the bye week. He's been gone for 3 weeks. Chicago this week, and this is a team that is 1-5. They can't mess around, and obviously they still have Super Bowl aspirations. So it'll be interesting. We'll keep you up to date with the practice reports.
They may need to do an aspirational adjustment. You might need to start targeting
Playoffs?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like that's still a long shot with
Sneak
that
into
record.
the wild card.
If he misses 1 or 2 more games, it's almost
it's over.
It's going to be
It's
impossible.
over. That's why I feel like he is going to play this week still.
Jaden Daniels' hamstring injury not considered long-term, uncertain about Week 8 availability. You can sign and plug and play Mariota
Yep.
because of his rushing prowess.
Yep.
Michael Penix Jr. day-to-day with a bone bruise in his foot. The crusade against feet continues in 2025. Brock Purdy, toe,
Also foot.
will continue like he did last week when asked about his availability. Kyle Shanahan saying,
It's weird because I saw a report that I thought Brock Purdy was going to play this week, and then yesterday, I forget if it was Shefty or Rappaport, but someone basically was saying it looks like another week of Mac Jones. So
As in this week?
yeah, it's in this coming week. So I haven't seen this one, but Mac
Yeah.
Jones has been playing good.
He's playing very
If
well.
he is good enough,
Superman plays good.
Yeah.
thank you. If he's playing well enough to win, and you can give Purdy time to heal, it makes sense.
Yeah, they have their schedule at least to start the year was the best in the league, right? So you have maybe some room.
As an easiest,
Yes. Sorry.
yeah. They're playing against Houston this coming week.
That should be
Mac
winnable.
Jones can win that.
Brock Bowers, Jacoby Myers should be ready to go after the bye week, which is this week. So Bowers should be back. 7
Oh,
days.
dude, update time. Let's put the camera on Doozer's Alley. Which one of you signed Brock Bowers? Chopped.
That would be me.
And which one of you is chopped?
All of us.
Oh, that's true.
He has all 3 of you are gone. Doozer's Alley is eliminated.
That's true.
You have so many good players hitting the waiver wire this
yeah.
week.
Yeah, you guys are gonna have a
Puka.
heyday with your fab.
Yeah, it's.
I want Brock Bowers to go unsigned. I want everybody to be so afraid.
I am not a superstitious person, but I see him there, and I'm like, I need him bad.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I might be able to get him. I might be able to get him for 20 fab. I don't even know.
No.
I'm afraid of putting the bid in.
Pay up, man.
Yeah,
I got some advice for you.
Oh man.
Don't give in to that temptation.
There's a price.
Oh yeah, the price is your soul.
Yep.
Now this week is his bye week.
Yeah.
We said he'll be ready to go after the bye, but that means not this week. So maybe that breaks the curse.
Doubtful. Tua Tagovailoa will remain the starting quarterback in Miami. That tells you how good things are going there. Darren Waller, week to week, not expected to need surgery on the pectoral strain.
That's great news. There was one of two options. It was either a strain or tear, where it's like you either have season-ending surgery or you're back in a couple weeks. They play Thursday Night Football 2 weeks from now, so it seems like
the report is expect him to miss at least the next 2.
Yep,
is what I saw.
Dave Canellis will continue to use a 2-back approach for the Carolina Panthers. It was 46% Rico, 54% Chuba. Did you make that sound?
No, the sound was Jason.
Yeah, it's dumb. But
wait, why is it dumb?
Well, it's dumb for fantasy. It's not dumb for the Carolina Panthers.
Chuba's a great player.
I think it is the best
Rico's
thing.
better.
Even if he is better, Chuba is good. And you want as many good players on the field, keeping each other healthy, keeping each other fresh. The whole thing of like, well, Rico's the type of back that wears down defenses over time. It's not like the defenses aren't playing when Chuba's on the field.
I know Chuba had one bad week, but like the preceding 2 weeks before his injury, he was at 4.3, 4.9. We've seen it for years with Chuba. I don't want to disrespect Chuba just because we like Dowdle.
Yeah.
Chuba's been a stud. He was 4.8 a carry all last year on a crappy team.
He's not right now.
The question is going to become
for 1 week of bad play?
On the season. He's 3.7 on the year.
Yeah, because last week sucked.
The question is going to
5.6.
Going to become, how can you start these guys with confidence? I know Rico this last week still looked good. I think he was the running back 21, so it's like it's okay, but it's very difficult to imagine starting someone for a team that, you know, they won last week. I don't know how often you're going to be up running the ball. You know, 19 opportunities for Rico, 17 opportunities for Chuba. That's great because they had that's darn near 40 opportunities combined.
Yeah, those are starter snaps for both.
Yeah, that's not going to happen most weeks. You're going to be down and not be able to.
You talking about the 4-3 Carolina Panthers?
I am talking about the 4-3 Carolina Panthers.
Yeah,
they've
I think
looked
they're a
good.
better team than we
Andy
think.
Dalton led 4-3 Panthers.
Yeah, it's the Andy Dalton led 4-3 Panthers, and I would agree.
What's the schedule like?
They got Buffalo next week.
Yeah, Buffalo,
Green Bay.
I mean, that's their path to winning. It has been for years, running in football.
Yeah.
That's why Chuba's been so good, is they just commit to running even in losses. They've been a horrible, horrible team and commit to running the football.
Yeah, but again, like they just played the Jets, right? The winless Jets. And it wasn't like they dominated the Jets. They put up 13 points and won because the Jets' offense is non-existent. The next 2 weeks, Buffalo and Green Bay, you're not going to be in leads. They're going to be big underdogs, and so I don't know how you start either of those running backs.
I think in the bye situation, you can start both of them.
Oh, sure. Bipocalypse this week, 6 teams gone.
Kendre Miller suffered a torn ACL in Week 7. His career is officially over.
So freaking sad for the human being.
Yeah.
Just awful.
Tyler Lockett was released when he asked to be released.
It was nice of the Titans. He wants to go chase a title. He knows it's not going to be there.
You know where he should go? Seattle. Go chase a title there. That was News and Notes, sponsored by Progressive Insurance. Quote today at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to policy terms, limits, and conditions. We'll take a break. We'll hit the waiver wire.
All right. We are in the heart of the fantasy season, and the injuries are already piling up. ACLs, stingers, and turf toes, oh my. In fact, the only thing right now that feels good is having the perfect backup ready to go. So wouldn't it be great if you had a perfect backup in real life too? With Progressive, you get more than just a policy. You get a playbook full of coverage options that you can count on for your home or for your auto. You want to customize your protection? No problem. You can build your coverage just like your fantasy team, making sure you got the right players in every position and a backup plan when you need it most. And when life throws an audible, like that fumble in the driveway or a hailstorm at home, Progressive is there with 24/7 support. Don't get caught without a great backup. Visit Progressive.com to quote today. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party issuers. Not available in all states or situations. Coverage subject to term, policy, limits, and conditions.
The Rams are 5-2. The 49ers are 5-2. The Seahawks are 5-2.
How are the
Oh, wait.
Cardinals?
There's one more team in the division.
Are we
Yeah.
5-2?
Kind of.
Are we 2-5?
We're 2-5.
Oh, that's backwards.
It is.
Shoot.
But they're going into the bye. They can't lose this week. So, waiver wire time.
The Waiver Wire, presented by Walmart.
All right, we get the Bills and Ravens back from the bye, but the Cardinals, Jags, Lions, Raiders, Rams, and Seahawks all taking a break this week. Did you know that the NFL experimented with 2 buys in 93-94?
I do not
I
recall.
did not know that.
Yeah, they did.
Wow. Because I feel like I don't know if it's next year or the following season. They're going to add another game, have it be an 18-game season. That will 100% happen. And at that point, I feel like a 2-bye system makes a lot of sense.
You have to.
That'll change some things for fantasy.
Oh, yeah.
No more paying attention to when the bye week is. It's like, you got 2 of them trying to coordinate your team, depth.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, that'll be interesting. All right, let's start with the running back position. In terms of fantasy football
It's a little thin.
pickups, there aren't a lot. I mean, Kyle Monangai takes the cake this week because he was 13 for 81 and 1. It was interesting to see the utilization of Monangai and Swift, who was a top 5 fantasy running back this week. It's interesting. They play Baltimore.
Yeah, it's
They
interesting.
play Cincinnati.
Because the Kyle Monangai the rationale for having him on your roster has been Swift has not been good.
Right.
And now Swift is the last 2 weeks been great, and Monangai is just, he might be good, and they're going to use both of these guys. So it is the matchup against Baltimore. I mean, if there's no Lamar, I know it's on the road, but there's a chance that the Chicago Bears get to beat down the Baltimore Ravens as teams have been doing. So Monangai might get even more work.
Yeah, Monangai is in the this is obviously Ben Johnson's trying to build what he had in Detroit.
Right.
So Monangai is kind of the David Montgomery to the Gibbs of Swift, and it makes
Montgomery.
Okay.
So-
all
what
right.
you're saying?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that what you're
Okay.
saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Personally, I think I might be more Brashard Smith over Monangai,
Okay.
just because of the offenses, right? Like what do you
Kansas City
believe?
Chiefs.
Yes. So what do you believe about the Bears, who've won 4 in a row? They're looking better. They come out of the bye hot. I like that. There's a potential that they're a good offense, but Kansas City Chiefs have been on fire. They've got Rashee Rice back. They've got their best weapons they've had since Tyreek was on top of his game, and all of a sudden the Chiefs look unstoppable. So you expect them to score a ton of points, have goal line opportunities, and all of a sudden,
Did you see Kareem Hunt's carries?
Yes, he went
7,
down.
6, 4 the
So
last 3 weeks.
He went down to
he got
I believe,
banged up.
He got banged up, but he was down to like 19% of snaps. Is that right? Do you have that? In
Well,
front
yeah,
of
it
you?
was 19% the previous 2 weeks, 30 and 33. It's
Yeah,
been going down.
But here's the thing: you go, oh, well, he got banged up, and maybe that's why. Because if you look at Brashard Smith's, snaps and opportunities, this is a rookie this year, a 7th round rookie pick, which Pacheco was as well.
as was Monangai.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
He
Bill,
went
it's
up.
It's the year of the 7th rounders.
He's been down at like 9% snap share. Brashard Smith has been. All of a sudden, he went up to 35%. He had 14 rushing attempts this game. He had 5 targets. They are getting him involved.
Which 4 of the 5 were in the first half, too.
Right. So I think that this is a rookie who looks better.
Got juice.
Kareem Hunt, thank you so much for your service. You have been a great teammate. You have done a lot for Kansas City. we are done with your services. That's what it feels like. It feels like now we can transition to the rookie. He's getting more involved. And not only is this Kareem Hunt, right? Like if it was just Kareem Hunt where it's like, okay, well, he goes down to 19%. Maybe he takes over that role. He's doing that, Jerick McKinnon role from the past. But Isaiah Pacheco, he's been up at he was playing 77% last week. He was down to 56%. The best player eye test-wise to me on that team is Brashard Smith. So Monangai and Brashard Smith, those are the two pickups for me at running back this week.
Yeah, and then other players to pay attention to, like I know you're not going to like it, but Bam Knight had 17 opportunities for Arizona. They're going into the bye, so you could sneak him onto your roster probably very cheap.
And Trey Benson still has
he's got time,
multiple weeks that he will be gone.
Yeah, I mean the opportunities 13 and 18 the last 2 weeks. You could do worse at running back than that. And then if Breece Hall gets traded, make sure Isaiah Davis is on your roster.
So the trade deadline for the NFL is Tuesday, November 4th.
Okay. This would be the time to stash.
We're 2 weeks from that then?
2 weeks.
And if you need a spot start, it's gross. You're not going to feel good about it. I'm talking like Bipocalypse. You got to throw someone into the lineup off of waivers. Tyler Algier in certain games gets enough work, gets a goal line opportunity here or there, and they play Miami. So it's just like a 1 week opportunity. I wouldn't ever call him an insurance back because, as I've stated many times, 2025 Bijan Robinson is indestructible. He cannot be injured. Speaking of injury, with the injury to Kendre Miller, Devin Neal, he's the rookie. I know both Mike and I really liked the film.
He was an interesting
draft.
player.
And so he's the next man up there behind Alvin Kamara should Kamara miss time.
Drop candidates this week, Bayshal Tootin. Only 5 opportunities each of the last 4 games.
I think this is the type of week where he's going to be, you're probably going to have to drop him if you need spots with buys.
The unfortunate tales, Travion Henderson coming off his 3 worst games of the year.
Man, I mean, Travion Henderson is 100% droppable. This isn't you have to drop him. This isn't if he's on waivers, you shouldn't pick him up. Maybe a stash. He's a talented player. But yeah, I mean, he's 100% droppable. He's irrelevant right now. He's not involved in the team's games.
He's a high enough draft capital pick with enough talent and ability to where if Ramondre was to get hurt, Travion's opportunity would be forced, I think.
Vrabel would never.
So I those kind of guys you kind of hang on to.
Yeah. If he was on waivers right now,
I'd pick him up.
I would pick him up.
Yeah, I would too.
Bill Krosky, no, you don't cut Bill. That doesn't feel like the right.
No, Bill.
We need like a sad version of that.
We need to look up like a sad.
Bill.
Yeah, we'll find something there. Get on that, producers. But yeah, I mean that you can't drop a guy, even though he's been very ineffective.
We need that version.
Give me the. Oh, Billy.
Oh, yes. Oh, Billy. 14 rushing attempts, 17 rushing attempts,
We've
13
had quite
rushing
a few
attempts.
sad drops for players where we have happy drops.
Yeah, you put that thing away, though.
There's no sadness with
No.
Pittman.
Oh, Michael Pittman's doing work.
Good. Wide receiver waiver wire pickups. We mentioned him last week. Alec Pierce, just 14% rostered, went 5 for 98, and he didn't even score, and he definitely is going to score in this offense with Daniel Jones. I love Alec Pierce. I think you can play him again. Kayshon Boutte, looking good. Still
Rocking
just
everywhere.
Two targets. He is a bit of a – he's not quite J-Mo on the 7-shooter, but he is a little scary because, week to week,
it was
somebody else can get the job done.
It was
Diggs.
2 targets.
Yeah, it's tough. And Diggs, while I've been talking about, like, I really feel like I want to be hands-off on starting Patriots. Like, you can start a number of them.
Sure.
Whether it's Hunter Henry or Boutte or Diggs, and you're going to get some good games because, my goodness, Drake May, I know it's been an easy stretch of matchups here, Tennessee and New Orleans, but he has looked like his film, the way he's moving in the pocket, the way he's delivering with anticipation, he looks brilliant, like true breakout.
It's kind of funny. I've recently gotten into sports cards, and so I track the most trending sports cards on a weekly basis, which pretty much reflects human sentiment on how a player is performing. 2 weeks ago, Cam Scatterboo, far and away the number one. This past week, it's Drake May. The Drake May excitement has been building. This is a 5-2 team. Great coach. He does have weapons, even if you can't perfectly identify him. I think that you can go two ways. I think you can say play Diggs and Booty every week. I think that's okay.
Sure.
And I think you can say don't play any of them.
I just, funny enough, I just made my first ever actual card investment. I got a PSA 10 of Drake May.
Did you?
Yeah.
So Mike has been climbing in with me.
2 weeks ago, Mike's like, I can't get in.
Yeah.
I know this is bad for me.
Yeah.
2 weeks later, I'm in.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
PSA 10, man.
I didn't know that.
Well, I think that's a good one because Drake May looks like he's fully legitimate.
Yes.
He's 23 years old.
Yeah.
Second year. I mean,
Patriots fans totally deserve it after all those bad years.
It's not
That
fair.
feels a lot like the
Packers.
Spurs going from David Robinson to Tim Duncan or Packers.
Yeah.
If he's gonna be here to stay. Josh Downs was inactive last week. Could be back after the concussion against Tennessee. Was getting his snaps ramped up. He's more of a spot start and pray situation. Darius Slayton,
Just need him healthy.
I still have my hesitations with him because a lot of Jackson Dart's fantasy value, I mean, it's chicken or egg, right? It's come from running the football.
Yeah, but he is. I mean, look
whether you believe Darius Slayton is good enough to demand targets in that offense.
Which I do. I think that he is good enough, and it's
Little
looking.
Jordan Humphrey had targets.
And where they are, the depth of the target. Like Wandale is getting downfield shots. Little Jordan Humphrey.
I like that. I like that a lot. Lil Humphrey.
He's getting downfield shots because it's in the DNA of how Jackson Dart wants to play the game. He wants to be aggressive. And once Darius Slayton is healthy, which we don't know when that will be, it's 2 games out so far with a hamstring injury. Once he's on the field, he's their best downfield guy.
He's their best wide receiver, I think. But certainly when it comes to the broken plays, to Dart scrambling back in the pocket and pointing a direction to a wide receiver and saying, like, go long, I'm going to chuck it. That's going to be Slayton. When he's healthy, I certainly will pick him up. It's tough right now.
I don't feel like Jackson Dart's voice sounds like that.
No, that was exactly what he sounds like. Yeah.
All right.
I have a hard.
Hey man, get down there.
Get down the field. I'm throwing. I'm chuck it.
I'm gonna chuck it.
Where's he from?
I have a hard time. I'm not going to play Slayton in his first game back, and we don't know that it is this week.
He's
and
from
this week's
Utah. I don't think he sounds like.
Oh no. Hey, Mister, go down. Go down.
May I politely ask you to move down the field,
Darius, please go long.
Mr. Slayton.
I don't know. I've heard him. I've heard some funny sound bites of Jackson Dart.
4, 4, and 6.
Yep.
Man, I love.
Yeah.
I think the whole world loves those two.
Yeah.
Yes. And please,
talk about sports cards.
Please stay
Goodness
healthy
gracious.
because
No, he's not staying healthy. Not the way he plays.
Those two guys really.
Those guys have 2 years left in their career. I mean, they are suicidal on the football field the way that they run into defenders.
Yeah. No fear.
No fear.
No fear.
Did you
for
see
sure.
Cam Scatterboo 3 yards into the end zone lower his helmet for contact?
Yes.
He
got the
scored.
touchdown, scores. The defender, to Scatterboo's credit, the defender still looked like he was going to tackle him. So he's like, take this.
Yeah, it was funny. Tez Johnson, I just mentioned it. I think you have a long-term opportunity for Tez.
Yeah, you got to move him up.
Yeah.
It's eye test plus opportunity. What round was he drafted?
It was day 3.
Yeah.
He was
Seventh
a
round.
7th.
But he was a super undersized guy that has speed. To me, he looked
Tank Deli.
Yeah, he looked good. Yeah, that's a great comp, actually.
And another name that we need to, right now on the website, he's not there. We're going to add him. But Christian Watson, to me, when I watch the Packers, they are in need of a wide receiver. They're in need of an alpha. They tried to get that with Matthew Golden.
Hasn't happened.
But Christian Watson's window was opened up 2 weeks ago. I think he's back this week. He's a priority ad for me.
Any other names, Mike, that you want to bring up? I mean,
the guys from Denver,
Yeah, because of Dallas.
Because they're playing the Dallas Cowboys. Marvin Mims Jr. and Troy Franklin are – I mean, Mims had a much better game. He was 7 targets. Troy Franklin had 10. Now, I mean, inflated numbers, of course, because of the Denver comeback there in the fourth quarter. But the matchup says you can spot start him.
Yeah, there's, we were disappointed. We thought maybe Luther Burden would get more involved. He only had 2 targets last week. You can still pay attention to the rookie. Alec Iomanner's path is super clean for a bad team because Tyler Lockett is gone. You have the injury to Ridley. He is still spot startable with fear and trembling, but you did see DK score last week, 4 for 70.
Malik Washington is a name to pay attention to because I haven't seen the reports of exactly what it was, but Jalen Waddle did leave with an injury. Darren Waller is going to be missing a couple weeks. Tyreek Hill is gone. Malik Washington might be like their last man standing.
I have drop candidates from the people. They want to know.
Yeah, give us the landmine.
Jacoby Myers.
Oh, that's not him. Yeah, drop him. He's
Jamison Williams.
There he is. He's a landmine.
Oh, no, he's a landmine now?
I think he's a landmine. I think you put him out there and let people scoop him up and play him. Now, it's funny because if I'm going against him,
you're terrified.
I'm absolutely terrified. I'm not happy to see J-Mo against me. Now, after the week, I probably am.
Yeah, you're spinning the 7-shooter and giving it an attempt. Matthew Golden.
I mean, what is – I don't
not
understand what's so
Golden.
Jared Goff has 15 passing touchdowns. He is top – where do we know where we are in terms of that? Is he like number 3? I thought he was leading the league at one point. Kyle, do we have that number at all?
Why don't you just tell us?
Oh, I'm trying to pull it up, man.
He's third. He's third right now.
Stafford 17, Dak 16, Jared Goff 15. Jared Goff has given us one good fantasy game.
That's
Jameson
pretty
Williams.
Jared Goff of him.
I mean,
that's pretty much how it works.
It's so disappointing.
Were you saying one good game for Jameson?
No, for Goff.
Oh yeah, which is less than
Goff is
even Williams
Goff was
has.
the number 1 quarterback in week 2. Other than that, he has not been in the top. I mean,
did you lose because of Goff last night, Al?
I did in my family league.
And how many did you need? How much point?
I needed 12, and in this scoring format, he got me 10.3.
Yeah, and you thought it was a shoe.
So that Gibbs, that Gibbs going down really got you.
Yep.
Yeah. Gibbs is so slow. I could have run faster than that. There you go. So Matthew Golden, you wouldn't let go of. Jamison Williams, I wouldn't let go of him. But I understand if you want to not do it.
Yeah.
But when I look at my bench and I'm like, hey, do I pivot in Josh Downs or J-Mo on a weekly spot start on a bye week? How do you not go with the explosives?
No, I agree. I mean,
but I don't want to be the defender of the bad
on a
pick.
bye week like this week where you're going to have to put someone in as a starter if you really need someone to start. Most of these names.
Alec Pierce this week or J-Mo?
I'm going to play Alec Pierce because the Lions
J-Mo's
are
on
not
bye?
playing.
Oh yeah. Well, you can drop
just think of
rest of season.
Think of a team. They're probably on bye this week.
That's right. If you do, our start sits are going to get real wonky if we think of them in our head and don't look.
Yep.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll talk tight ends and defenses and quarterbacks. What's up, Foot Clan? Olipop is a new kind of soda with high fiber and 2 to 5 grams of sugar per can. And Olipop's latest collaboration is with Paramount Pictures, introducing Pineapple Paradise, the pineapple-iest soda from Bikini Bottom, inspired by SpongeBob's iconic home. The new limited-time flavor comes in 5 collectible SpongeBob can designs, and you never know which design you're going to get. The SpongeBob movie, Search for SquarePants, opens December 19th, only in theaters. Look, I love soda. We all love soda. I grew up drinking soda. It was our special pizza night thing, and then you become addicted to it. But the sugar, it's not good for you. I'm a big fan of Olipop. It's low-sugar soda. You get the fizz. You get to enjoy it. I love cherry vanilla. That's my favorite flavor. And now they've got the brand new Pineapple Paradise, which I've already had. It's very, very good. And you can get $2 off a 4-pack of Olipop. Go to drinkolipop.com/footballers. Works on any flavor of 4-pack, including SpongeBob. Any retailer, it works there too. And Olipop is sold online at drinkolipop.com and Amazon and available in almost 50,000 retailers nationwide, including Costco, Walmart, Target, Publix, Whole Foods, Kroger, and H-E-B. What's up, Foot Clan? We want to thank Viore for supporting this show. If you're not familiar with Viore, I've been buying their clothes for a really, really long time, well before they were a sponsor. It's what I go to when I want to upgrade my workout gear with something versatile and ridiculously comfortable and just clothes that I love wearing on a regular basis. You know, we play the pickleball around here, and Viore, they have pieces designed to look great, whether you're hitting the gym, whether you're heading to the office, or maybe running errands. I try to make an excuse to wear them as often as I can, including their brand new Meta Pant. The Meta Pant is made from durable 4-way stretch fabric, and it gives you that all-day comfort. It's moisture wicking. It's got multiple fits and inseam options, so you can find the one that works for you. Absolutely the most comfortable pants that I've ever worn. I'm happy when winter comes around and we're wearing more pants because of the Meta Pant. Absolutely love the look, love the feel, love the variety and the different choices. We wear them in the office. We wear them everywhere we go. Viore is an investment in your happiness. For our listeners, they are offering 20% off your first purchase. Get yourself some of the most comfortable and versatile clothing on the planet at Viore.com/footballers. That's VUORI.com/footballers. Exclusions apply. Visit the website for full terms and conditions. The tight end position. Is this your number one pickup of the week?
Yes.
Oronde Gadsden, the second.
That's
9 targets, 7 for 164 and 1. Game was a little drunk. 55 pass attempts by Mr. Herbert himself.
So the Colts.
9
But
targets is inflated.
this was not the first sign. Like, we brought him up on this show last week because he had 8 targets the week before and 7 for 68.
So,
like, this is becoming, I need you in this offense, not I just get to have you occasionally.
Last week was 21% of the targets. It felt at the time like this just huge because Quinn Johnston did not play 2 weeks ago.
True.
And this week, I mean, down to 17%, but 17% of Herbert's targets are
and they're just going to keep throwing with Vidal and Haskins right now.
Right.
Yeah, and so I have a little bit of caution here and a little bit of excitement. I talked about how excited I am for him in Dynasty. This is a rookie. If you don't know his profile, he basically comes in his first year in college, gets injured, only plays 2 games. The next year, he's 900 yards receiving as a tight end. So now he's going in his junior season, gets injured, only plays 2 games again. His final year in college, 900 yards again, and that for a tight end is outstanding. So this was a very productive collegiate tight end whose father was an NFL player, great athlete, and when you watch on film, he passes the eye test. For a rookie to already be given this kind of opportunity in the offense at that position, I feel like it's bright days ahead. Am I willing to go out there and grab him? Yes. However, the Chargers have, I believe it was the 3rd or 4th most difficult strength of schedule for the tight end position from here on out. It's not great for that. And while that's pretty much irrelevant sometimes and relevant sometimes for tight end is a schematic thing where some defenses really are exploitable at that position, whether it's because of how they play or their personnel. And so I don't think he's going to be a just runaway breakout star the rest of his rookie season. He's got the ability, though. He has size, speed, strengths, that are that look like what you dream of for fantasy.
I think that's an awesome breakdown. And I think the 2 things that stand out to me about him just worth talking about, you can't just luck into 164. You just can't do that.
Right.
There's no tight end out there. Like, you're talking about an athletic profile and ability. You saw the run after the catch. And the other part of it is schematically, I like the fact that Herbert buys time in the pocket, and this is a player fast enough, mismatch worthy, where he has found a way to be his favorite target late in a play where Herbert's running around and he can find this guy down the field because the linebacker covering him is not fast enough to cover him. So some other interesting stats about him: 6 first read targets in each of the last 2 weeks. So he was the plan on those plays. And then 51% of his routes are in the slot. They're running a ton of 3 and 4 wide, and they're putting him out there. So yeah, I think he's very, very interesting just because, you look at the options out there. Colston Loveland should get brought up as well. You want athletic young tight ends with ability and good quarterback play versus looking at, like right now, Mason Taylor, I'd love to say go get him. I cut him this morning. Who's the quarterback of this inept team? Did you see the video of that kid getting interviewed leaving the Jet Stadium?
Yeah.
I did not.
It was the most, it's kind of like our Cardinal rant.
Yeah, it was me leaving the Cardinal Stadium.
This poor kid, he's probably about 14 years old, 15 years old. He's walking. He's got this solemn look on his face. He's tremendously sad. I don't want to spoil it. Can you get that clip?
Yeah.
Al, grab that clip because I don't.
Yeah, we just play it.
I just want to play the clip because it's got all the emotion of football and fantasy football and everything all built into about 5 seconds worth of talking. You know what I'm talking about, right, Al?
Oh yeah.
The only thing that won't come through on audio is his
face.
Is his wet eyes.
Yeah.
He's not crying, but it's just like a little. It's like a little.
Well up.
Yeah, it's just like true sadness.
But that was to close that point. It was just to say that Tyrod Taylor and Justin Fields. How good can it get for Mason Taylor? It can't get that good. It can get very good for Colston Loveland.
Yeah, Colston Loveland, I wanted to talk about him. They take on Baltimore. We like that matchup. Loveland had the third highest target share of the week this past week, and now Cole Kmet is dealing with an injury. So a top 10 pick, second half of the season, I think there is a decent chance that Colston Loveland becomes a weekly starter. I mean, that's at least what the Chicago Bears envisioned for him, and the Cole Kmet injury really clears the way.
The line right now is 50.5 in that game, which absolutely says that Lamar, at least the lines assume Lamar.
Or they think that the Bears are going to score 30-something points.
Cade Otton, we just talked about it. 9 targets. Could be a more valuable player.
I got to move him up now after the
injury.
The injury, yeah.
Yeah. So there are some options this week.
Tight ends are okay. Juwan Johnson showed back up last week, so
maybe he's finally healthy.
Yeah, but Otton. I mean, who would you start? I feel like I would start Otton over Loveland and Gadsden if I needed a start this week.
I'm going to chase Gadsden, I think, for one more week, just with the fact it's been 2 weeks in a row. But I don't blame you on that. I mean, Godwin's probably out again.
For the 1 week, I don't blame you for going Otton. Like if I'm okay at the tight end position and I'm just looking to add some depth or some possibility, I'd put Loveland on there on my bench over Otton.
What if you are not okay at tight end?
Okay.
And you're missing someone for a couple weeks.
How much fab for Gadsden if you have a desperate tight end need?
Oh man!
Not that you have that choice because I already signed him last week, Jason. But how much? If I hadn't,
I forgot.
If I hadn't signed him, well, after I traded you Waller, I needed to pick somebody up.
I'm done.
Do you have that clip yet, Al?
Just about.
Just working on it. Yeah, it's. I mean, I want to know the fab spend because I feel like you're shooting your shot on these guys.
Yeah, I mean this. In terms of this week, I guess it's pretty aggressive.
I mean, I think 20%. If you're $100 league, $20, that would be probably as high as I would go.
Yeah, all right.
But I'd be willing to go that. That would be my bid. Would be 20.
Okay.
Which means, of course, it would be 21.
Oh, we've got the clip, but we don't have the audio. Are you working it out?
Yeah, it could be just.
Do you want me to read it?
It's up.
No.
Does he know it's up on the screen right now?
I do.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is really good stuff. Oh, it's gone.
I love it.
You let us know. I'm trying to hang on here in the tight end section for you, Al. I appreciate it.
Get your thoughts on the game.
I hate this team. I was born into this, and I'm not going to ever – I'm always a Jets fan, but, like, I hate this team.
Well said, man.
My guy. Yeah.
That's exactly.
Wise beyond his years.
Yeah.
I want that I hate this team, just that little clip on my board every time the Cardinals do something.
Oh, man. I was born into this. The best phrase. Like, this is not my fault.
Yeah.
Young man, go find another team.
And respect. He said he's not leaving, but he hates this team.
Yeah.
All right.
You should probably leave.
What are some defensive?
Leave now while
you
can.
We are so indoctrinated by big team.
I mean, it's fundamental, man. It's fundamental. I mean, I don't know. I think Papa Josh roots for different teams in the Olympics. Different kind.
That's true. That's true. I believe that was the World Cup.
Oh, it was the World Cup, right?
Yeah.
Yes. And it was
monster.
just a happiness hedge.
No, it was a monster. It was a
What happened? We had the USA.
Happiness to see America lose.
Oh, now you're in.
traitor.
Now you're in on big team.
That's big team.
Yeah, that's of course you're.
Oh man! All right, defenses this week. Play your Colts defense.
Oh,
They
goodness,
take on
yes.
Tennessee.
Cam Ward's not good.
No,
That's the whole. That was the.
Oh, that was
analysis.
the end of the
although
Cam Ward
he was
He looked
he
much
was a
better
little
this
bit
week
better last week.
without with a different coach.
The play to DK was nice, but yeah,
We'll
that,
see.
that team has so many issues. The Falcons take
Yeah.
on the Miami offense.
And the Falcons are at home. When
Yes.
Atlanta is at home, not only does Penix play much better, but their defense looks outstanding. Although I will say this about the Falcons. The Falcons are drunk. They have no idea.
They don't know if they're good or not.
They don't know. They don't know if they're going to show up. This is a team that lost 30-0 against the Panthers.
Mm-hmm.
They got shut out against the Panthers. They beat and handedly beat the Buffalo Bills. They just, I mean, who is this team? They beat Washington. I don't know. But to be fair,
I'd play him at home against Miami.
Carolina was on the road. Washington and Buffalo were at home. They're a different team.
The Falcons are pretty widely available. The other widely available would be the Bucks. They're on the road against the Saints, and I think it's okay.
Are you no longer targeting teams playing the Bengals?
Oh, that's a good
'Cause
question.
that used to be the go-to.
Yeah.
I know somebody who did that, and it didn't work.
I think I would, for the time being, I would be afraid of what Joe Flacco can do.
I think Joe Flacco is a good answer to our next segment.
I think you are correct.
That was this week's Waiver Wire presented by Walmart. Who knew you can get what you need in as fast as an hour? Get free delivery on your first express delivery order with the code EXPRESS. Valid for first express delivery order, $50 minimum, subject to availability. Restrictions apply. Let's talk quarterbacks.
Full stream ahead.
I'm gonna go first and get this out of the way. Mine is Tyrod Taylor. He's okay against Cincinnati. That's it. He's like a.
You really put him in there, huh?
Well,
It makes sense.
It doesn't make sense.
The Cincinnati Bengals are a team that you have been targeting. They're 31st in
Pick
yards
somebody
per
else.
play allowed. So I will pick someone else. And
Yes.
and so this is the most
There's
difficult.
no pass catchers in New York.
This
Well,
is
there
the-
was a note that Garrett might play this week.
Yeah. This
If Garrett
is
plays, then
as difficult a week as I can remember for streaming quarterbacks.
yes.
The guys that are widely available on waivers, if you need to pick someone up off of waivers, the guys that are widely available either have terrible matchups or you know are on bye or whatever. There's only one player, to be honest, that I am excited to play, and it's in that same game. It's your guy, Andy. So you
It's Joe Flacco.
yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Joe
Joe
Flacco's
Flacco-
the guy.
The last 2 weeks, 45 and 47 pass attempts, 25 and 35 fantasy points. They're, home favorites against a JV team.
And
This team,
I hate this team.
the Jets.
And, the nice thing is you worry sometimes when you are able to really shut down another team that you're not going to pass the ball a lot. And I know that Chase Brown looked much better this last week, but on the whole of the season, the offensive line and the running game hasn't worked for the Bengals. So there's a good chance that gets stuffed by the Jets and they just continue to throw the ball.
Funny,
Joe Flacco, I think, is a very good play.
I think Chase Brown's going to be perfectly fine.
But
as long as the offense can go, then Chase Brown will be good.
my hope is that he's good through the air, that it's the
Sure.
dump offs and the
Sure,
screen
sure.
game and that type of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, like Dart should be mentioned, but he beat up on Philadelphia 2 weeks ago. He's on the road against Philadelphia,
Ew.
and Jalen Carter will
Scary.
be playing in that game, so that is sketchy. It's Joe Flacco is the guy if you are really hurting. I have Michael Penix in here because he's at home and he's
Yep.
against Miami.
Boy, he's looked different at home.
He does, and you got to pay attention because he's dealing with the heel, or he has a foot injury, so you certainly have to pay attention to that throughout the week. But if I have nobody, Joe Flacco is the answer right now.
And I hate the matchup, but Mariota is a name if Daniels.
Yes. Can you do that?
Sure.
Do that one.
Well, I didn't do that one because we don't know if Jaden Daniels is going to play or not.
Yeah,
But
it's a Monday night, right?
yeah. So
I think even if Mariota's a backup, it might be a better start than
to
Rad Taylor.
Genuinely, Mariota with Jaden Daniels active could end up scoring more points in that game. Because Jaden Daniels can, re-aggravate that. And we already saw Mariota not start a game and be a top 10 quarterback on a week.
It is true. It is a tougher week.
We've seen Taylor start one game this year. Top 10.
Sam Darnold will be going into the bye. Just pay attention to that in case he gets dropped and you need a quarterback, and the way he's been playing as well. I would also say that, there is one more name for this week.
Oh, yes.
And it's Aaron Rodgers. It's Aaron Rodgers because he gets to play the revenge game.
Revenge.
I actually think it matters. If I'm Pittsburgh and I'm at the 8-yard line or the 5-yard line, I want Rodgers to put up numbers in this game against Green Bay. And he had 4 touchdowns last week, so
This
it's
is
in Green Bay.
So this is the Jeremy, you are our Packers fan.
Yeah.
Will
you
the
used
crowd cheer or boo him?
I think they cheer.
That's a good question.
I think they cheer.
I think
they'll
boo.
boo him.
Yeah,
I think
how I would lean.
I think they're going to boo him into the ground.
That might be true. I don't know. I don't know what the sentiment is on any given week. But that'll do it for today's episode of the show. We have second half sleepers tomorrow, a Thursday night preview, backup options, and a whole lot more. Do not miss it. And head to jointhefoot.com. Get access to the ultimate dashboard and unlock those custom waiver wire lists for every league. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Goodbye.
I hate this team.
Thank you for listening to another episode of the Fantasy Footballers Podcast. Join our fantasy football community on jointhefoot.com and follow us on Twitter @TheFFBallers.